Greetings, fellow seekers of ancient wisdom. Today we embark on a profound exploration of the Allegory of the Cave, a philosophical masterpiece crafted by the venerable Plato. Join me on this intellectual odyssey as we unravel the allegory's depths, guided by the wisdom of ancient philosophers who dared to question the shadows that dance upon the walls of our perception. In the dimly lit recesses of our existence, we find ourselves tethered to the shadows of ignorance. Plato, the masterful architect of philosophical inquiry, beckons us to ponder the nature of reality. The Allegory of the Cave serves as a stark reminder of the illusions that ensnare our minds. As we descend into the cavern of contemplation, we are confronted with the allegory's protagonist, prisoners enchained, fixated on the mere shadows cast by flickering flames. These shadows, distorted reflections of the truth, symbolize the illusions that bind us in the cave of our own perceptions. Picture, if you will, a lone prisoner who, with a heart ablaze for knowledge, breaks free from the chains that bind. This daring individual ascends towards the blinding light of the cave's entrance, transcending the limitations of the shadows. It is a journey synonymous with the philosopher's quest for enlightenment. As we venture into the light, we confront the blinding brilliance of truth. The outside world, bathed in the radiant glow of reality, challenges our preconceptions and demands the courage to confront the uncomfortable and unfamiliar. This, my fellow seekers, is the birthplace of wisdom. The transition from the shadows to the light is not without pain. The Allegory of the Cave beckons us to acknowledge the discomfort that accompanies the abandonment of comforting illusions. Like the philosopher stepping into the unfiltered sunlight, we too must endure the pain of confronting our own biases and misconceptions. Philosophy, as our guiding torchbearer, urges us to persist in our ascent. The Stoic sage, Seneca, whispers to us across the ages, "He who fears death will never do anything worth of a man who is alive." Indeed, it is in facing the discomfort that we uncover the limitless potential of our minds. As we navigate the treacherous path toward enlightenment, we are burdened with the responsibility of self-reflection. The Stoic philosophers, with their unwavering commitment to self-control, guide us in this introspective journey. "He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior," proclaims the Stoic maxim. In the brilliance of the light, we encounter the unvarnished truth about ourselves. Our flaws and shortcomings, once obscured by the shadows, now demand acknowledgement. It is in this crucible of self-awareness that the Stoic principle of self-control emerges as a beacon, illuminating the path to true enlightenment. The shadows of the cave, much like the destructive emotions that plague our minds, shackle us to a distorted reality. To transcend these emotional chains, we must heed the wisdom of the Stoic philosophers. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, reminds us, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." As we grapple with the tumultuous currents of our emotions, the Stoic prescription of inner fortitude becomes our guide. We are not passive observers, but active architects of our emotional landscape. By cultivating self-control, we liberate ourselves from the shackles of destructive emotions, forging a path towards tranquility. As we navigate the caverns of the mind, we encounter the transformative power of Socratic dialogue, a cornerstone of ancient philosophical inquiry. Socrates, the maestro of dialogue, invites us to engage in intellectual discourse, to question and challenge our assumptions. In the crucible of dialogue, we refine our understanding and confront the limitations of our knowledge. The power of questioning, inherent in Socratic discourse, propels us further into the realm of enlightenment. It is through dialogue that we chip away at the illusions, unveiling the deeper truths that lie beneath the surface. Philosophy, my fellow seekers, is not a solitary pursuit. The Allegory of the Cave beckons us to recognize that the journey to enlightenment is a collective endeavor. We ascend together, hand in hand, each contributing to the illumination of the cave. As we collectively strive for wisdom, let the Stoic principle of community guide us. Epictetus, the Stoic sage, declares, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." In our shared journey, the echo of collective wisdom resonates. guiding us towards a richer understanding of the truths that shape our existence. Enlightened by the brilliance of truth, the philosopher faces a pivotal choice: remain in the light, or descend back into the cave to guide others. The allegory of the cave compels us to recognize that true wisdom is not held hostage in isolation. It beckons us to return to the shadows, armed with the light of knowledge. In the return, we embody the Stoic virtue of wisdom. Seneca, ever the guide, states, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." We find fulfillment not only in our own enlightenment, but in extending a helping hand to those still enthralled by the shadows. As we weave the threads of the allegory, let us be mindful of the Stoic call to cultivate inner strength. The Stoic sage, Epictetus, imparts, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond." In our journey through the allegory of the cave, we uncover the Stoic principle of resilience, a wellspring of strength that empowers us to navigate the complexities of existence. It is through the cultivation of inner fortitude that we emerge from the cave, unshackled and empowered. As our Odyssey draws to a close, let the echoes of ancient wisdom reverberate within. The allegory of the cave, a timeless beacon of enlightenment, implores us to embrace the eternal pursuit of wisdom. In the words of Plato, the first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. In our collective journey, let us, as seekers of ancient philosophy, embody the Stoic spirit. The shadows may persist, but armed with the light of knowledge and the Stoic virtues of self-control and fortitude, we stride forward. May the allegory's profound lessons echo in the chambers of our minds, inspiring us to confront the shadows within and without. Thank you, fellow seekers, for embarking on this intellectual odyssey through the allegory of the cave. May the wisdom of ancient philosophers guide you on your own quest for enlightenment. Until we meet again on the shores of wisdom, let the flames of curiosity and self-discovery burn eternal. Farewell.